Hey guys, this is Ryan from Wisdom Labs, and I'm going to be talking about the subgroups feature on the groups dashboard from the Wisdom Labs group registration plugin. It is a pretty simple process. Let's go ahead and check how you can give your group leaders on your LMS a provision to basically add more subgroups within their groups for better course management. Okay, so as you can see, I am on the LearnDash LMS tab on my WordPress backend, and I am on the groups tab as well. I simply go to the settings of the groups and enable the group hierarchy setting over here and hit save. Once this setting is saved, I can go ahead and check what happens on the group's dashboard page. So as you can see, this is my group's dashboard, and I am the leader of this particular group called Ryan Test. And I can go in and start creating subgroups off right off the bat because I have already enabled the setting on the backend as shown. So let's say a principal of a school or a manager from a corporate organization purchases a group product from your site, and they are now essentially the group leader of their purchased group, and now they want to create subgroup leaders to divide those courses among teams that are going to learn from the groups or the courses associated with those groups. So this is where the subgroup feature comes into play. So as you can see, since I enabled that setting, I have a subgroup tab over here, which allows me to create a new subgroup. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's say I name the subgroup test one. And so yeah, the number of seats that I put into this subgroup will essentially have to be less than this. So let's say if I enter 10 seats over here, the total seat count of the main group goes from 71 to 61. So let's say I put in 10 seats over here. Now I have to select the subgroup leader, which will essentially be from the users that are already enrolled in this particular group. That's a list of users over here. So let's say I make Albus Dumbledore the subgroup leader. In case I want to add a new user and make him or her the subgroup leader, I can do that as well by enrolling a new user from here. Okay, so I also have again the list of users that are already in this group. So I just need to check the users that will be added to this particular subgroup, and finally associate courses to this subgroup from the two courses that are there in this group. So each subgroup will have courses associated within that subgroup, and users from one particular subgroup will not have access to the courses in another subgroup, even though those two users are in the same main parent group. So let's say I add psychology in this particular subgroup and I hit submit. As you can see, the subgroup has been created successfully, and I can always send in the details of the group's dashboard page, like the URL as well as the login details for this user called Albus Dumbledore, who is the subgroup leader. So once Albus Dumbledore enters the group dashboard page, he will essentially see the same thing, just that the subgroup tab will not be available for him to use, because subgroup leaders cannot create more subgroups within their subgroups. This is not possible as of now, and we have just provided one hierarchy of subgroups. So LearnDash already has the subgroups feature on the back end, but it does not show these subgroups on the front end. Using the groups dashboard, you can definitely get these subgroups on the front end so that your group leader can manage their groups in a much better way and in an organized way as well. As you can see, I had entered 10 seats for this subgroup, so the seat count has gone down from 71 to 61. And now Albus Dumbledore can simply log into the group's dashboard and check the enrolled users in his subgroup, check reports for them, and also create group codes for them. So this is essentially how the subgroups feature works for Wisdom Labs group registration plugin for LearnDash. I hope you guys like this video, and in case you have any kind of questions or queries regarding this feature, please reach out to us at helpdesk@wisdomlabs.com, and we will be more than happy to help you out. Thank you, guys.